Who are you, really? Are you a husband or a wife? Are you a father or mother? Do you identify with your job? What about your spirituality? These are all different ways that we tell people who we are and how we identify ourselves. But are we really these things? Or are they a part of us? Or are they what we do? One of the biggest ways that people identify themselves is with their disorder. I hear people all the time tell me that they suffer with PTSD or have depression. And that's the first way that they describe themselves. This is an easy way to self-identify, and it will always keep you stuck in that disorder. Now I want to ask you, are you trying to find your identity? Are you looking for that person within you of who you want to become? Who are you really? I remember when I was a correctional officer, people used to be like, so who are you? And I'd be like, well, I'm a correctional officer. I don't think they asked me what I did. They asked me who I was, what I was all about, what my beliefs, values. Deeper questions is how you get to know people. But for some reason, when we meet people, the first thing we ask is, oh, what do you do? Does it matter what I do? Does that make me who I am? Or is that just my job? Who you identify as is who you will become. Is that what you want to do? I know that when I want to become successful in my life, right? I want to be a coach. I want to be a mentor. I want to be a successful property owner. These are things that I want to do, but that's not who I am. Who, what, and how do you identify as? These are questions that you should be asking yourselves constantly. Who am I? What am I all about? And don't just be surface with it, go deep. Are you looking at the right place? When we identify ourselves, we seem to do it through the lens of other people, the world, the way the world sees us. When I lost Lucas, it was like, who am I? Well, I'm a dad that just lost my son, so I should be sad. I should be upset. Even a decade and a half later, people are still, when I tell them, oh, what's that tattoo on your arm? Because I have tattoos on my arm, and one, it's basically Lucas's memorial arm. And I have his hand on there. Oh, is that your son? I'm like, yeah, we lost him a few years ago. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Well, it's done. I've moved on, right? You don't need to feel sorry for me. I feel good, right? But this is the world's reaction to someone losing someone. That's the way life works. So are you looking at the right place? What about inner? Are you looking within yourself to actually find your identity, to find who you are? Or, I was supposed to say through others. How are you looking within yourself by the way others are viewing you? This changes how you view yourself. So why is it so important to know our identity? One is so you don't waste your life being somebody you're not. I remember when I was growing up, people used to be like, oh wow, you look like a police officer. And I'd be like, no. But it drove me inner to be like, oh yeah, I could be a police officer. And I'd applied and gone for it and was unsuccessful repeatedly. And it's like, maybe that's not where I'm supposed to be going. Maybe that's not what the plan is for my path. And then I found this, that my own coaching business, my own PTSD growth, where I can help people, where I can do things for them. And I'm passionate. Every day I love to wake up in the morning and do my business. That's what I love. Now, would I love being a police officer? Maybe. I don't know, nor am I ever going to know. Because one, that would take away from my family. And I love being with my family. I love when I can just drop my life at a hat and be like, let's go to the beach, right? And not think about it. Not have to be like, well, I can't, I have to work tomorrow. This is my values. These are the things that I love and how I identify with myself. You can live your life in happiness and joy. When you know what you value, what things that you enjoy, the things you want to do, who you identify yourself as, these are the things that are going to make your life joyful and happy. If you're always confused trying to figure out where you are, where you need to go in life, this is going to put your life at a hold. Until you actually find out your identity, you're not going to become that person that you want to be. So how? You know, you could be like, okay, great, Adam, I totally get all this, but how do I find my true identity? How do I find the true me? Well, there's 7 ways to do that, and we're going to just quickly run through all of these. Be present in every moment, in every situation, regardless if you like it or not. I spoke on the previous one about winning the battles. If you're going through a battle, that's fine. Just be present within it and know that you are going to be successful regardless of the battle that you're going through. Take up personal inventory. What do I mean by that? Know what you like. Know what you want to do with your life. And when you can actually know and feel what you want to do with your life, this will change your life forever because you'll be doing what you want to do. If you don't know what you're going to do, if you don't personally have your inventory of what your beliefs are, what your values are, what you enjoy in life, how are you going to become that person you want to be? You don't know who that is. So personally, you have to kind of run through your own life and go, do I like my job? Do I want to be married? Or am I married and don't want to be married? Do I want kids? Do I want to be a millionaire? Do I want to travel? What is your personal life that you want to live? What about your support system? Build that to who you identify as. Be around the people that you want to be. Don't lower yourself to people that you're not. Create your life and become that person through your social support system. People are around you to support you. And if the people around you aren't lifting you up, they're not the right people. Don't let people drag you down to their level. If they don't want to lift you and help you to become the best version of you, those aren't the right people to be around. So build your social support system to the things you value and the things you identify yourself as. Speak the truth with confidence. Who do you identify as? What do you value? These are things that you confidently need to know and speak about them, right? Don't think that you need to agree with people to help them like you. Build confidence in knowing what you are truthful at. Everyone's going to have their own opinion, and there's nothing wrong with that. Agree to disagree. All right, I understand, that's fine. But do it with confidence and know you are valuable. Take a daily action to authenticity. This is the same as speaking the truth. Know your value, know your worth. Be your authentic you every single day. And this will help you become that person that you want to be. If you're not your authentic you, who are you? Who are you being? Gain a better perspective. See where you want to go. There's always 2 sides to every story. Just like I said in the winning the battles. There's 2 sides to every story. What perspective can you look at it through? You want to have a positive perspective? Great. If you want to do a negative perspective, that's your choice. And I can't tell you, no one around you can tell you if you don't want to see positively in every situation you've gone through. And finally, recognize your internal versus external influences. What are you influenced by? What do you watch? What do you scroll? What do you put into your mind that influences you to become that person that you want to be? These are the things that are going to create that life that you want and are going to create your identity. So the exercise, take a personal inventory. Over the next week here, find out who you are, really. What do you like? What don't you like? What are your goals? Where do you see yourself in the future? These are all personal inventories that we all must know and create in our lives. Who are you? If you never find your authentic self, can you truly live a life that's yours? That's a big question I want to ask. Can you truly live your life if you don't know who you are, who you identify as? And finally, success isn't about how your life looks to others. It's about how it feels to you. That's what it means to be true to yourself. Live the life you want. Go after that life you want. Find out ways that you can truly be that person. Be authentic. Know who you want to be. Know your identity and create your life. This is the one life you live. Do it with passion and do it with fire. Love it. Have fun every single day that you get to enjoy another day of life. And remember, I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it.